Okay, coming off of my shed, I have a 175 watt Mercury vapor, big heavy duty fixture, and it puts out a good bit of light, but it burns a good bit of electricity. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this, convert it over to LED. The fixture is a pretty good sized fixture, big heavy fixture, and it puts out pretty good. It lights up most of the yard, most of the front yard. But like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it out, put it to LED, and I'll show you how I'm going to do it. Okay, we got our 25 watt corn cob light in, LED. It's a 25 watt, but it should put out as much light as a 200 watt. And here it is here. Now what it's going to do is, it's going to replace this 175 watt. See, it's got the big base on it. This is a Mercury vapor bulb, by the way. Burns $30 a month in electricity. Have one light on from dusk to dawn. Okay, and here's the light. It's supposed to put out 200. And all the way around you see LED lights. And then on the end, you got your small regular base that you use in your house. And it comes with an adapter. I'm gonna put a link below where to get this bulb. It comes with an adapter, which will get you to the same as that base. Now I'm gonna rewire the light. Not to bypass the ballast. This just goes on here, and you just plug that in and it'll replace this. Now what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna plug this in to a fixture, and we're gonna plug it in and just see how much light we're gonna get. Now there's not gonna be a reflector, so it'll put out more light with a reflector. All right, let's go plug her in. Okay, we have it plugged into a fixture. Now this is in the daytime, in my shop, and it is putting out a lot of light. Like I said, there's no reflector, but it's going to be putting out enough light. Definitely 200 watts, over 200 watts. I think it's up to 250 watts. And it's only 25 watts of power that it's drawing. That's pretty bright. So now we're going to go outside, we're going to rewire the fixture. I'm going to hook it up, and you can hear it. Hear the light? It's making a humming noise. Not buzzing. I'll get up close to it. It's making a humming noise. Alright, now I'm going to go put it in the outside fixture. Okay, what we did, we took the Mercury vapor light out. It was 200 watt, I think, 175 watt. And we replaced it with a, I'll show all the links to this stuff. Replaced it with a LED light. Okay. Now what you have to do, you have to bypass the ballast. Is all you have to do. It's very simple. What I'm going to do, I'm going to climb the ladder, and I'm going to film and show you what I did. Depending on what light you have, I pulled the cover off. That's a glass cover. That covers it. Covers the front of the light. I got everything disconnected up there. All right, I'm gonna climb the ladder and we're gonna show you how we done it. Okay, I'm up on top of the ladder. That's the bulb. It's a picture of the bulb. And it has an adapter, mogul, base, adapter. Okay, you can put up to a 200 watt regular bulb in here, but this is the bulb we replaced. All right, it's plugged in, so we do have power coming in here. So there's the two terminals where the power's coming in. So all we did, okay, there's a red wire, okay, and a black wire that go, and a white wire. They go up to the photocell. It's hard to see this. I'm gonna make a drawing of this. And the back of the socket. And in this case, all we had to do, I pull that wire off. Let's see if we can see it. I'm hanging on this ladder. I pull this wire off. This ballast is right under here. Okay. Also behind these terminals where these two, where your power comes in, that's the power coming in. And the two terminals. Behind there is the capacitor. It's hard to see it, but I disconnected the capacitor. And on this particular light, all I had to do was just plug everything in. All the white wires go together. As you can see, it's all plugged in there. Where the white comes in, where the black comes in, the other black wire goes up with these other wires. And I had to plug this red wire into this black wire right here. So there was no cutting of any wires, it was just plugging everything in. So we bypassing the ballast. So then what I'm gonna do is, let me put the camera over here. All right, what I'm gonna do, I'll take this cloth and throw this cloth over, if I can't find it. I threw the cloth over the photocell and it instantly comes on. It's gonna be bright. You can see that. It's very bright to me. And tonight we're gonna come back and film it. And I'm gonna draw all this up so you can see what we're doing. Okay, we got everything buttoned back up. Put the ladders in and wait for the night. We're going to test it and see how bright it's going to be. Okay, here's our drawing. Now this is the power coming in. Black, white, and green. Now we have yellow representing white because the sheet of paper is white. So you got three coming in. Black goes to this terminal, and your white comes into this terminal. Then the light. From the light, one wire white comes back to this terminal. And the photocell, the white from the photocell come together. So all your whites hook together. And that's power coming in. Or the wire coming in, I should say. This is actually the power coming in the black. Okay, the black goes to the photocell. Now there's a red that comes off the photocell. That red connected here to the light. It's that simple. So what happens, you have power coming in, power's on. The photocell is like a switch. And what the photocell does, inside the photocell, it connects this red wire to this black wire. When the sun goes down or it gets dark, it does that. And all that is just connecting this black wire to your light. That's how it works. All your whites go together. Like I said, yellow represents whites. The black goes to the photocell. Red connects to the black. That hooks to the light. And that is how you do it. Okay, this is the 25 watt LED. It definitely does not put out as much light as a 175 watt Mercury Vapor. I'd have to up it some, but for 25 watts, puts out a lot of light for 25 watts. It's not bad, but it's only 25 watts. 75 watts. It lights up the yard pretty good. It's a whiter light. I don't know. It seems to go further out here. Not as bright as the other light. It seems to cover just as much area. It's not near as bright as the 175. The 175 is what, 6 times, 7 times more wattage that you're burning. This isn't that bad. I'm satisfied with it. Like I said, it's only burning 25 watts, so I should save 25 bucks a month in electricity. Now this, I have another LED light here, and it's very bright. It's a bunch of LED lights, solar, and it's on a motion detector. If somebody drives down my driveway or walks down my driveway, it kicks on. Very bright. That'll light up a lot, but it's motion detected. But it's pretty good. The 25 watt. I probably would have went with a little bit more to get the same as the 175. They claim this light will do 200, same as a 200 watt Mercury Vapor. I would say no. No. Maybe a 50 watt LED. Maybe if this was a 50 watt LED, it would be put out twice as much. That would probably be the same as a 175 Mercury Vapor. They make a lot of claims with those LEDs. It's a whiter light. I noticed the whiter light. I'm satisfied with it. I'll save a few dollars on electricity, so it'll be well worth it. Okay, the small bulb is a 25 watt that we removed from the fixture, and the large is an 80 watt. It's called an LED corn light. Got a lot of wind blowing out here. LED corn light. What we did, we replaced it with the 80 watt corn light. I have 2 of them. So now, what we're going to do is wait for the night, wait for it to get dark, and we're going to see how it puts out. Okay, let me add this. The larger bulb, the 80 watt, does not have a fan in it. And it's not covered in a plastic like the smaller light. The smaller light has a fan and it makes noise. This light doesn't make any noise when it comes on. And this is in an enclosed fixture. Okay, this is the 80 watt. Definitely a lot more light. Might be hard to tell. Definitely putting out a lot more light. And it's hard to tell, but the front yard is lit up. I don't know if we get all this. Well, the front yard is definitely lit up. Oh yeah, the front yard is lit up. None of this was lit like this before. So I would say the 80 watt is probably better than the Mercury Vapor. The 175 Mercury Vapor. Definitely way better than the the other LED light I have. That's an 80 watt LED. It's putting on a lot of light. Yeah, I'm very satisfied with this. Definitely putting on a lot of light. Oh, got another light kicked on. Let's let that light kick off. I'd say it's definitely putting on a lot more light.